Over the weekend, Rigathi Gachagua issued a speech, and in this video I want us to dissect what he said, because often the truthful man does tell the truth. Now, having said that, let's get after it. Number one, Riggy asked a question we are all asking. Mbona sisi ndo tunakubali Ebola? A third world country, poor, third grade leadership, viongozi ambao sijui wametoka wapi, watu washenzi mara mingi ndo wanaleta Ebola na wafikiri corruption. Alafu ni sisi tunaenda kuchukua Ebola tunaleta hapa. You know, some things are just a wonder, a mystery. Just listening to this.
The United States government has said their citizens having Ebola should not step into their land because of the danger of any possible mishandling that can wipe the entire population of the United States of America. Then the United States of America have said, look for some country somewhere where we can take these people because we don't want them in our own. Woe unto us that the country has been identified as to where people with Ebola can be taken for quarantine, so that if something goes wrong, it doesn't go wrong in the United States, it is Kenya. We want to say this is wrong. We have nothing against the United States, but we are also a responsible country. If the US is saying this Ebola thing is so serious, we don't want our own citizens brought here because of the danger of any spread. It cannot be that Kenya, we are so good, we are so magnanimous, that we are willing to take the risk that the United States is not willing to take. I want to say this is wrong.
In any normal country with a functioning parliament, William Ruto would have already been impeached. And by the way, let me give the president a prophecy, a prediction, whatever you'll call it. The day Kenyans will wake up na wafungue gazeti, and on the cover page it says, first Ebola case reported in Kenya. That is the day mtajua wa Kenya ni kina nani. Sababu ukiambiwa na usikii, unaambiwa hii kitu itaua watu, hii kitu inasumbua huko Kongo, hatuitaki hapa, and you still go on and do it, and you bring it, you go against the will of the people. The day that thing will be reported, clip this video, the day that thing will be reported, ndo watu watajua wa Kenya ni kina nani. I don't know what they'll do, but hiyo siku watu watajua wa Kenya ni kina nani, for sure. Number two, the US prides itself in being the single largest democracy, and as such, Gachagua is asking them to respect our own court order, barring them from setting an anti-Ebola facility right here in Kenya. Si mnasema nyinyi democracy, mbona huko muheshimu sheria na mtaki kuheshimu yetu? Yetu imewakataa, heshimu hiyo if you are truly a democracy. Here's Gachagua putting it across to them.
I want, with a lot of tremendous respect to the United States of America. The United States of America is the greatest, largest democracy. We admire their democracy and their observance of the rule of law and constitutionalism. We learn from the United States. We are not yet there. We would like to be like the United States in matters of democracy and the observance of the rule of law. I want to ask the United States of America, since there is a court order stopping the establishment of that center in Kenya, show us a way in observing the rule of law. Don't join Kenya in disobeying a court order and practicing impunity. You will be taking us back. We will be wondering whether you have two standards, one for America, that is a democratic country, that observes the rule of law, respects court order, but in Kenya, you can join the Kenyan government in impunity to disregard a court order. Because I'm told, despite the court order, equipment are being brought to Nyanyuki. And Dr. Kalonzo Musyoka, what is worrisome is that members of the military who are not political, our military is very disciplined, is very professional. They have looked for me and they are telling us, speak for us. We don't want that center in Nyanyuki Air Base because we also live there. We have families. Anything can go wrong and we need to live.
You know, from my assessment, the Americans only care about the American Constitution. So even we as Kenyans should only mind and care about ourselves. Hii upuzi Ebola hatutaki, hatuhusiki, and we are not fools. We know why this thing is being imposed in us. Na hii kitu yote, maana tunasema impeachment ya Ruto inatakikana iletwe, is because he's the cause. Do you know why we are having an Ebola facility being set up sijui Nanyuki, or is it Laikipia? It is simply because Ruto went to America under Joe Biden's presidency. He signed us up as a US non-NATO ally. And once you become an ally, what does that mean? You share good things, of course, but what else? You share liabilities. Americans are infected in Congo with Ebola. The US government does math. Who is our non-NATO ally there? Oh, we have Kenya. That is where we'll send them. And Kenya cannot reject. protect. Had we not been signed up as a US non-NATO ally, we would be able to say no. We have no such arrangement with the people, so we cannot sign on to this. It's the same thing with a bank. Ukienda kuchukua loan, if you guarantee somebody to take a loan, when they default, na banki kuja ikwambie bwana, huyu mtu uligarantii ameshindwa kulipa, deni ni ya 50,000, guarantors mko watatu, mugawe divide by 3, wewe leta yako. You won't say no, mimi sijui. You signed up as a guarantor. That's what we've done as a country when we signed as a US non-NATO ally. Na ndo maana tusijiingize kwa vitu ambazo hatuelewi. Diplomacy needs people who are thinking. Hiyo department, shida ya Kenya, wale watu wako na masomo ya kukaa pale, those with international relations degrees, they're not the ones there. Mtu anaweka mtu yetu or unqualified fellows. Why is an economist in the name of Musalia Mudavadi in charge of our foreign policy? What nonsense is that? Sorry to say, nasi majivuno, mimi naona I am more qualified to be in charge of foreign affairs than Mudavadi. I studied in international relations and foreign affairs. Sasa jiulize ni wangapi kama mimi wameenda even beyond, they have the masters, they have the PhD, they have the experience, but they are ignored. Wanaleta Mudavadi anaenda kutusaini huko kama non-NATO ally wakiwa na Ruto. The country itself inaongozwa na mtu wa matawi, and that is why nchi inapelekwa kama shamba, planting and uprooting ideas, planting and uprooting ideas. Hakuna kitu inaenda mahali. I truly mean this when I say it. In fact, I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. We need to impeach William Samoei Ruto. This is a cancerous leadership. It has been fun in games. We've argued about SHA, housing, hii yote tunaweza ongelea. The moment unaleta Ebola, now you are fighting the Kenyan people. Now you are no longer protecting our interest. Now you are no longer protecting us. Unalinda watu wengine na uko na interest zingine, na tunataka tukuchunguze through impeachment tujue hizo vitu ni nini. If I was a member of parliament, ningeleta impeachment. My question to the MPs who usually watch this channel, where are those amongst you who have balls? Balls zenu zilikatwa ama aziko? Ama amuoni kile inaendelea? I think in line with that, let me just finish this segment. We'll include this prayer from PK Salasia akiombea rais wetu sababu ako misguided sana.
Now again you are bringing this of Ebola. Chani kuombee Mheshimiwa Ruto, Mungu akuonekanie, akupatia akili na maarifa jinsi ya kuongoza wa Kenya, ili usione pesa peke yake, uone maisha ya wa Kenya kwanza, weke mbele. We have been living without their money. I cry for my people of Kenya. This is so bad. Imekataa.
Now, be that as it may, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below, and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're still managing rentals using notebooks and caretakers, see how Joel Karango Minor switched to a system that runs his 76 units automatically. Every month, caretakers traveled to his office with handwritten records. Balancing the math took hours. Payments never merged and tenants never got receipts. Then Joel switched to Bomahat, Kenya's award-winning property management software. Now payments update automatically, receipts go out via SMS, and every report is just one click away. He now runs all 76 units from his phone. No chaos, no confusion. Join hundreds of landlords doing the same. For more information, please call 0717-512-483 or visit www.bomahat.com. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, styles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.